right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regent Street.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
Okay, that arc gun was nice.
Sir, what should we do with him?
The arc gun was the lightning bolt thing I shot. It's based
Sir
off
Percival.
Tesla's
I
invention
thought the Order of Her
the
Majesty's
Tesla
Royal
coil.
Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
Whitechapel.
Purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, but shift your point of view slightly, and you may find it pointing in an equally uncompromising manner at something entirely different.
Please, indulge me with your musings, Commissioner.
Well, first the rebellion, and then this Jack, and the Ripper murders. And then this.
They haven't said
Strange,
yet.
don't you think, that Whitechapel has become
But
the
you gotta figure this takes place back in the
epicenter
1800s.
our recent conundrums?
So there's a lot of
We
stuff
must
we don't
examine
know from back
every
then.
clue now.
They're now talking about Jack the Ripper,
We meet in council 2
and
days hence.
stuff like
If
that.
you would do
So
us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect
I guess
me
you're just gonna
at
do your
Westminster.
history on when
Over here, sir.
folklore came around
Excuse
about
me.
werewolves and
Where have you been?
vampires and
Bloody London traffic.
Jack the
Wasn't
Ripper.
hard.
Oh my!
What of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park? We must pursue them.
No.
Mais notre
But they
devoir
call
est de
them
les poursuivre,
half-breeds,
monsieur.
so where are the full breeds?
Nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requis à un moment opportun.
Oui, mon général. I will be governed
Sir
by your
Percival.
advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe
So
harbor
the
to the
Order
rebellion.
is some sort of
Precisely
secret
what troubles
service
me.
from the sounds of it.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard, Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
Centuries have passed, but our order has remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed.
Okay.
Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion, the rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and
14th
terror
day of
is allowed
October.
to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, it's only 4 o'clock in the morning.
Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman
I'll
Emperor
probably play
Lucius,
it for another
he did
4
not trouble
hours.
himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Maybe.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers?
Lord Darwin.
Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass,
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very well. What says the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay.
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
I'm embarrassed with the camera now.
Grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
They're not here to watch me, they're here to watch me play a game.
What do you make of this? Percival seems
I mean, if they're here just to look at my face on the camera, they got some issues.
You heard the Lord
all the camera's for is to show them who's actually behind the...
habit of contravening his orders lately.
Alright.
I fear many grow weary of Brother
Yes.
Percival's insubordination. If anyone has the liberty to challenge
Alright,
the
so they're
authority, it is he.
blocking me there. No running, so... Love you, babe. I'll talk to you later. I was talking to my wife.
But Father, what if Percival is right? We seldom have time to sit and wait if the rebels are behind us.
They're gonna make me go all the way around this giant fucking table to go out the door. I mean, look at the graphics on this. Look how... Even the roof, how much detail they have. I bet you they got, like, leaves and shit up there. Look at that. I mean, the wood, everything looks really nice. And you guys only get to see it at 7:20.
I have a more pressing matter to attend.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival.
Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
You gonna
You
cook
dare
some
countermand
breakfast,
your
Scully?
father's
Can you cook
expressions.
some for me, dude?
Need I
Bacon,
remind you
eggs,
that we all
hash
serve
browns.
at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure.
That would be awesome, dude.
Make him see.
Maybe some pancakes.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
Yes, I live in the
I
United
consider it an
States.
acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances
I'm on the West
arise.
Coast,
What befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
so it's like 4 o'clock in the morning here.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
Thanks, Scully. I appreciate it, man.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Well,
We're going in.
Most excellent.
when do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your
fa-
brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabel, word.
Lying fucker.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by
Oh.
him, yes?
Yes, they were.
What you're hearing,
Why
dude,
would he bring
is
them into
me
such
responding to something I've already seen.
Perhaps he wanted to regain a
You'd have to
semblance of
watch
the
for another
humanity he
45
lost.
seconds to
When
understand what
time
I'm
came to
talking
join
about.
the Order,
Oh,
the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis,
yeah, so when I
we
make
need
a
to hurry.
comment, you have
Avec
to
plaisir. Monsieur,
wait 45 seconds to understand, because you're watching it and talking to me.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
Relatively-
I've never known a better man. Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence. Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life. A little restraint would not be ill-advised.
Excuse me.
Do look after my sister, won't you? No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind. Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
Always at your service, sir.
Alright. Follow
This way.
Tesla. Ooh.
Tesla. Just the man.
I am using the PS4 Gold headset. Right now it's charging, yep. I have it charging, so...
What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so.
That's fine, you eat your pie, you enjoy, man.
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Yep.
Lycans. On the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile,
Well, if that's
take a look
Tesla,
around,
he's a goofy-looking bastard,
play
but
with whatever
I guess I
strikes
don't
your
got room to
fancy.
talk.
But do be careful.
Hold L2 to use, R to focus on detail. I'm actually leaning in my chair to try to get a better look at stuff. It's funny as hell. A lot of it is just experiments, the beginnings of, like, this part here that I'm looking at with the ball on it. That is actually the beginning of one of these Tesla coils, or the ones like the round ball that has electricity coming off of it, and you touch it and the electricity goes to your hands. That's basically, fundamentally, that's basically a Tesla coil. I understand most of this because the schooling I've had in the past. Oh, what was that? Oh, something on that side.
All gibberish to me.
It looks like the fundamentals for a motor or a generator. You can see the windings, the stator. Genius for, you know, something that,
Nicola.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh, there we go. That is a Tesla coil. Sexy as shit. I got to build one of these in my mechatronics class.
The flow is stable. So it is.